Good morning, YouTube. Um, we got a snowstorm here in New York, so everybody is just, relaxing, eating snacks. I just got done eating some hamburger helper, and it was good. And I haven't eaten red meat in a while, but I feel like you only live once, so it's okay to treat yourself every now and then. So I had some hamburger helper from last night, but I wanted to come on here with a little message for all you people that are going through pain in your life and you just going through a lot of stuff in your life and you feel like things are not going to get better. I want to tell you, don't fight fire with fire. And I know a lot of people feel like negativity is placed on them and they feel like a lot of bad things is going on in their life. But when bad things are going on in your life, keep a positive mindset, keep a positive attitude no matter what you're going through. And I know that it's hard. It's hard to stay positive, especially when you're going through bad times and stuff like that. But never fight fire with fire, because when you are going through bad things in your life and you have a negative mindset, it's only going to make things worse. And when I go through hard times and stuff, and I try to keep a positive mindset and I try to give off good energy no matter what I'm going through. And it seems like your life is not going nowhere. You're saying, well, why is all these bad things happening to me? And I'm trying my best to just do so good and I'm just putting out a lot and I'm staying positive. It was always a time in my life where I felt like my life was just going down a drain, and then the next week or the next month or whatever, something really, really good, happened to me, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, what I was going through didn't really matter at that moment, you know what I'm saying? Because when the good Lord sees that you are staying positive, sees that you're trying your best to, do good, and you're doing all these good deeds, you know what I'm saying? He's putting you through a test. He's putting you through a test to see if you can handle it, to see if you are ready to go to the next level. And so many people, when bad things are happening to them, they take it personally and they don't know how to deal with it. So they just have like a combative attitude, and it's not good, because you only make the situation worse. You know what I'm saying? You're showing, you're showing, the universe, what God has in store for you, that you're not ready to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because you know this world was built on only the strongest can survive. And I see it a lot of times, where people, they just can't handle all the things that are being thrown at them. So they keep a bad attitude. They keep a negative mindset, and it don't do nothing but make them miserable, and it makes their life worse. And when I'm going through hard times and stuff, I sit down and think, what it is that I can do that's going to, excuse me, that's going to improve my situation. Um, how am I going to get out of this rut? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's just a part of life. You're going to have, good times, you're going to have bad times, but, you know, the good thing about life is that nothing lasts forever. So whatever you're going through, it's not going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? You're going to eventually are going to see, sunlight. So just keep that in mind. Don't fight fire with fire. You know what I'm saying? Don't take your problems out on other people. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stay positive, and it's hard to trust people, and it's so easy to get mad at everybody around you because you're going through hard time and you feel miserable. So it's so easy to be negative and take your pain out on other people, but you know that's going to make your situation worse. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, people are going to look at you like, you know, she's miserable, you know, he's miserable or whatever. You know, she's just a miserable person, and she has a bad mindset, and she's not positive, and she's negative all the time. Nobody's going to want to be around nobody like that if you have that kind of attitude. Um, but most of the time, you know, when I'm going through hard times, I pretty much just like to stay to myself. You know, I like to keep to myself. Until I'm able to come out of that rut, until you know I have a better attitude. But you know sometimes you can't just isolate yourself and just stay away from people. And even when I am going through hard times, you know, I still keep a positive attitude, and I don't put my problems off on other people, because I see a lot of people that do that. You know, whatever they're going through, they they drag you along with whatever they're going through. And this is why like I'm very antisocial, because I know how human beings work. You know what I'm saying? If they're having a bad time, if they're going through hard times, if they don't like their life, they take that out on you. So now, you know, they dumped all their problems on you. Now you feeling bad about yourself, and you're taking on their problems. So even if you have to isolate yourself until you're able to come out of the situation, you know, do that. But never fight fire with fire. And that's what I wanted to come on here and tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because hard times don't last forever, and just stay positive no matter what you're going through.